Good morning, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Ash, and today I want to review with you the answers to yesterday's area of parallelograms quiz. The first thing we want to know is, what is the area of a parallelogram? The area of a parallelogram is figured out by multiplying base times height. So in order to do this, the first thing you need to do is identify where your base is. Your base is this part of the shape where it's sitting on. It's sitting on this line right here. So we have a base 1 and a base 2. Both of these lines will have the same measurement of 1.9 inches. Now, to find the height, that could be a little bit trickier. So a lot of kids confuse this line right here as being the height. But if you think about it, if you're standing on the top of this, let's say, building and you jump, or okay, let's not do you jumping. There's a ball on top of the building and it's going to fall straight down the building. It's going to land right here on the leveled ground. Okay, a ball will not fall diagonally like this, right? It'll fall straight down. Just like this line right here, from the top base straight down to the bottom base, it forms a 90-degree angle right here. That right there is your height. So once you figured out what the base is and what the height is, remember, again, I'm not going to get tired of repeating this. Where the base and the height meet, they will form a 90-degree angle. So you multiply the base, 1.9. 0.9, remember there is a decimal. Woo. And the height is 1.5. So multiply 1.9 times 5. Show your work. You're going to get 9.5 inches squared. Don't forget that you must include the units of measurement squared. So that was your answer right here. Let's go on to number 2. So number 2, it's given to you this way, but I can see that this parallelogram, they rotated it to its side. So I'm going to go and rotate my paper this way to make it easier for me to see. The base, top, and bottom both measure 9 yards. To find the height, I will not get confused and tricked by this number right here. Okay, if a ball is sitting at the top of a building, it will fall straight down, creating a 90-degree angle with the base. Okay, so the height would be 3 yards. This number right here that they're going to throw in a quiz or a test is not the height. So now that we know what the base is, we substitute it for 9. We know the height is 3. 9 times 3 will give you 27 yards squared. So the answer was this third one right here. So let's go on to number 3 right here. Whoa, it's a little bit blurry. Okay. Technical difficulties. All right, here we go. So the first thing we need to do with this one is identify where the parallelogram is, because there's a bunch of lines in this, okay? So if it helps, you can highlight what the parallelogram shape is, like I did right here. And then you notice these extra lines right here, they're dotted lines. So that tells you that that is not the parallelogram. What that is it's showing you an invisible line that goes from the top of the building, remember, like that ball we have, and it's going to drop straight down, and it's going to make a perpendicular line with the base, forming your 90-degree angle. So it's telling you that the height is 6 feet and the base, where is it? Oh, remember, the base on the bottom and the base on the top are the same measurement, so 12. So let's go and figure out what 12 times 16 equals. So 12 times 16, here we have the work, and I get 192. But, don't forget that there is a decimal right here. a lot of you forgot to include the answer with your decimal point. So if it's 192 feet, I have to move that decimal 2 places. What? 1, 2. So 1, 2. So my answer is 1.92. Okay, which is the top answer right here. 1.92 feet squared. A lot of you chose this one right here. Got tricked. Make sure you don't do that mistake again on the test, which will be tomorrow. All right, let's go on to this next problem here. In this one, they don't show you an example, but they give you the measurements for both the base and the height. So base times height. Base, 8, height, 9. Multiply them together, and you get 72 meters squared. Don't forget, the unit of measurement has to be in units squared. Now, we're going to go on to the next problem. We have 3/4 times 2/8. So when you multiply this, okay, remember we used to simplify in class this way. You can divide the 4 by 2 and you can divide the 2 by 2. And you're going to get 2 and a 1 here. Then you multiply across and you get a 3. You multiply across, you get 16. The answer is 3/16 inches squared. Okay, boys and girls, I think this will do it for today. I hope this helped, and make sure you read your daily agenda today very carefully, because there's a lot of things I need you to do with your Earth Day essay or slides. Have a great day. Bye, guys.